Ignition reboot. Gauge initialize. Security protocols engaged. Blast doors open.
how Dodge. Now that's how Dodge makes an entrance. This is the new Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. And you're probably thinking, that's it, the show's over, let's get some shrimp and a couple Coronas. Well, the truth is, we haven't shared the real meat of this story yet. The real story of the Demon is not the amazing wide body stance, the tires, or the intake. No, it's the incredible technology beneath the skin. The tech that enables this beast to do what it does better than any production vehicle on Earth. Absolutely dominate on street and strip. Now that's a pretty bold statement, and one the Dodge brothers wouldn't want us to make, unless we could back it up. So let me take you back to what you just saw, and take you and the Dodge brothers along for another run. Start by strapping yourself into the Demon's 4-point harness. Use the red key, push the start button to bring the most powerful production V8 in history to life. Activate drag mode, and instantly your suspension recalibrates for maximum lift while diverting the AC to super cool your intake air charge. Then roll into the water box, activate line lock, spinning the massive drag radials with precision control. The nittos are over 200 degrees now and nearly dripping as you creep forward to the starting line. You hear them gripping and pulling at the track. That's it, you're pre-staged now and only 7 inches away from the countdown. Torque reserve, check. Trans brake, check. The supercharger bypass valve closes and 8 pounds of boost is now building in the manifold, waiting for you to release the trans brake. The yellows go out and you're gone. 1.8 Gs and you've cleared the tower. The launch is so violent that over a ton of mass is transferred to the rear of the car, lifting the front wheels off the ground and carrying them for 3 feet. 1 second into the hit and you're already doing 30 miles per hour. You're pinned to the back of your seat, holding 1.3 Gs. Bang, second gear, third gear. You just passed 60 miles an hour and it's only 2.3 seconds in. The Demon's starting to settle in now, 5.1 seconds, and you're passing 100 miles an hour. At this point, something incredible happens. You hit the vanishing point, that wormhole where everything that exists in the world evaporates, and the everyday stuff, the meetings, the phones, the deadlines, the taxes, all that stuff just disappears. It's like the front wheels left the earth in an attempt to shake that stuff off your shoulders and leave it all at the starting line. And it worked. It's just you and the Demon and one simple effing goal. Go down that quarter mile faster than anyone else can. And when you hit 140 miles an hour and cross that line, you know what you did, and the scoreboard shares your feat with the nearby world. 9.65 seconds. What you did there was make history behind the wheel of the fastest production car in the world. Don't take my word for it. That 9.65 second run was not only certified by the NHRA, it got you a certified letter from them banning it from competition because it's too damn fast. But that doesn't matter to you. What matters to you is that you have what it takes to make history, to own the moment between the Christmas tree and the last stripe, in a car that carries both the weight of Dodge's reputation and yours. A car that's destined to leave its mark beyond the burnout box. Because in the world of the autonomous and anonymous, it only takes 9.65 seconds to remind you of what it means to mean something, to remind you of the freedom that 840 horsepower can deliver. For those in the know, it takes a Demon to deliver heaven on earth. It takes a car like this to deliver the records, the headlines, and the truth.
We use words like honor, code, loyalty. We use these words as the backbone of a life spent defending something. You use them as a punchline. We have neither the time nor the inclination to explain ourselves to a man who rises and sleeps under the very blanket of the freedom that we provide and then questions the manner in which we provide it. We would rather you just said thank you and went on your way. You don't want the truth, because deep down in places you don't talk about at parties, you want us on that road. You need us on that road. You don't want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Hello, everyone. Wow, look at this reception. Look at this reception. This is an exciting day. We are finally unveiling the Demon. As you know, I have been related to the Dodge for some time now. The first Fast and Furious movie, the most important car was the '70 Charger. If you can remember that scene, that classic scene at the end, that car that my father had given to me in the movie. From that moment on in 2000, I realized I was part of a brotherhood. Not just the brotherhood between Paul Walker and I, but the brotherhood of muscle that started with the Dodge brothers 100 years ago. Fast and Furious has taken me around the globe, as you know. I've spent a lot of time in cars that live a quarter mile at a time. Of course, this is pretty impressive. 9.65 for a quarter mile is insane. A production car that the NHRA banned from the track because it's too fast. This 840 horsepower monster that you're looking at, that we're unveiling today, that we're unveiling together, is featured obviously in the new Fast and Furious, Fate of the Furious, the 8th chapter in our franchise. Cars like Demon are why I'm proud to be the new ambassador of Dodge. Proud to be a part of the Brotherhood of Muscle and to represent in campaigns like this, as you will see.
You're loud. You're fearless. You're unhinged. Everyone in the world deems too wild and restless. Go ahead. To us. And get out of our way. Welcome to the Brotherhood of Muscle.
Guys, this is so exciting.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, man.
We love Dodge. We love
Round of applause
Dodge.
for Vin Diesel, please. All right, Houston, Detroit, and all of the viewing parties globally, thank you so much for joining us here tonight for this historic event. We're going to say goodbye to you now.